You're a writer trying to make it big online, but right now you're stuck. You're publishing consistently and you're building an audience, but the clients just aren't coming in. Whether you are a freelance writer who's trying to get writing clients, or you're a writer who coaches other people on some area of knowledge that you write about, you're either not getting the type of clients you want, you're not getting high-paying clients, or you're just not getting enough in general for you to reach your income goals. And that makes you start to doubt yourself, right? You start thinking, am I really cut out for this? Am I really capable of making a living writing? Can I really hit those big income numbers, 10K a month, 20K a month? Is that something that can actually happen for me, or am I just kind of kidding myself? I totally get where you're at because I used to be just like you. A couple years ago, I was struggling to make money writing, and now I've been able to do it successfully, and I've helped tons of students do the same thing. If you don't know me, my name is Ayo. I've been writing online for a couple of years, and I went from being dead broke, having just $147 in my account, to making 7 figures writing online, right? You can go look my name up, tons of information about the stuff I've done for myself and clients. But what I'm here to tell you is that I've walked this whole path, and I know exactly what needs to change in order for you to start winning when it comes to landing clients. And that's exactly what we're going to get into right now. The reason most writers struggle to land clients is they have the wrong focus. Most writers are focused on perfecting their craft, building the perfect portfolio, making their website pretty, trying to have all of this extra effort into things that really don't matter, when if they shift their focus to this one thing that I'm about to tell you right now, they start landing clients way faster at higher prices much more easily, right? So the writers who make the most money, they stop obsessing over their writing and they start obsessing over their marketing, right? So if you want to get good at landing clients, you need to understand and do these 3 things. 1, you need to figure out who your ideal clients are. 2, you need to create content that attracts them. And 3, you need to learn how to pitch successfully, right? So I'm going to walk you through all 3, and by the end of this video, you're going to have the entire toolkit that you need to start landing high-paying clients so you can scale your business faster. The first thing you need to do is take the time to sit down and answer the question, who is your ideal client? Where do they hang out online? What kind of content do they like to read? What are their pain points? What are the things they're going through, right? So this is going to take you some time to go out there and do some market research, but you want to figure this out. If you're a freelance writer, what kind of businesses do you want to focus on? Do you want to focus on info products, e-commerce, health and wellness brands, right? If you're a coach, what kind of thing do you want to specialize in when it comes to your coaching? If you're a fitness coach, do you want to work with men in their 40s that you can help them with their testosterone and their vitality? Or if you're another fitness coach, maybe you want to work with women who are trying to get their physique back postpartum, right? So if you can think about who your ideal client is and really obsess and dial in on who that person is, it's going to make it a lot easier, because now you're doing the opposite of what most writers do, right? So most writers, they try to create content for everybody. They try to go super broad. They try to write about everything under the sun. And when you try to write for everyone and you try to please everyone, you end up pleasing no one, because no one who is supposed to be your ideal client can look at your content and say, this is the person for me. So you need to take the time to figure out how to do market research so you can figure out who your ideal clients are. And then once you do that, you can move on to this next step, which is going to help you land clients a lot easier without having to do a bunch of spammy pitches on Upwork or go and stress yourself doing too much, when you can use the simple strategy that really works to get clients a lot better than some of the other things that you might have tried. The next thing you need to do is create content that attracts your ideal client. You need to create content that is laser focused on the people who are supposed to be giving you money, right? So I see a lot of writers make the mistake of posting for the wrong people. A good example of this is copywriters, right? So I see so many copywriters and content writers, and they're posting about writing tips, how to grow your following on social media, and they're talking about things other copywriters are interested in, right? So this is a big mistake I see all the time, where people are creating for other practitioners instead of potential client, right? So if you're trying to get copywriting clients, you need to be talking about the problems of business owner, getting more leads, getting more sales, increasing conversions, lowering ad spend, right? Things like that. And then if you're in the coaching space, whatever your niche is or the problem you solve, stay within that set of problems. Don't go talking about everything under the sun. And instead, if you're laser focused on not even having the best writing, just having writing that that is focused on the pain points. Like if someone can go to your profile and see that everything you talk about is like a map of everything that they're going through pain-wise and every desire they have, then they're going to come to you and they're going to become your client. So focus on creating content solely for the people who are going to give you money. Third is learning to master the art of the pitch. So a lot of people don't get the right clients because they don't know how to pitch and interact and engage with those people properly. So here's my approach to pitching. So I focus on their needs instead of my skills, right? So I'm laser focused on answering the question, what's in it for them? I make it all about them and 0% about me. I take a little bit of time to actually research and investigate who I'm talking to beforehand. This is key. Most people's pitches are so bad because you can tell they didn't take any time trying to figure out who they're talking to first, right? So if you can do a little bit of research on who you're talking to and then mention something relevant that you saw on their profile, on their website or something like that, or even going so far as to, doing a little breakdown and giving them for free, right? So leading with value and figuring out what they want and giving it to them is going to be your way in, instead of what most people do is they just spam pitch, say, oh, do you need help with writing services? No. Or they say, oh, I have 10 years of experience doing this and I do this, this, and this. They don't care. They want to know how you can help them solve their problems, how you can help them make more money, how you can help them get in better shape, how you can help them improve their relationships, right? So you want to focus on those things in your pitch. And if you just do a volume of pitches, right? 20 pitches a day, 30 pitches a day, whatever it may be, and you're following these principles of literally just making it all about them, you will land clients. And these are going to be people who've seen your content and who are going to know, like, and trust you more because you're putting out stuff that addresses their needs. So it's going to make you stand out. You're going to land a lot of high-paying deals much faster. And that's the process in a nutshell. Figure out exactly who you're targeting, create content that attracts them, and learn how to pitch successfully. So at this point, you might be thinking to yourself, this sounds great, Ayo, but is this something that I can do? Let me take some time to address some common concerns, right? So what if you're thinking to yourself, I'm not a marketing expert. I'm not a world-class genius when it comes to marketing. Is this something that I can do? You don't need to be a marketing guru. You just need to shift your focus to creating content that attracts clients, right? If you just shift your strategy to just being really focused and actually just genuinely care about solving the problems for people that you're trying to work with, that's going to do most of the heavy lifting. That's all really marketing. That's what marketing and sales is. It's understanding people's problems and having empathy for them and meeting them where they're at. Like if you can do that, which you can, you will land clients. Or you might be thinking to yourself, but what if I'm not comfortable selling myself? I don't want to put myself out there. I don't want to feel salesy. I don't want to be like all those other marketing gurus. I understand, but in order to make money, you do have to learn how to sell things. But the cool thing is that sales is something that you can learn. Pitching is something that you can learn. Anybody can do it. It's just something that if you put in enough reps, you will feel more comfortable, right? So I'm not going to lie to you. It will feel a little bit scary when you're putting yourself out there. But after you do it a certain amount of times, the fear of rejection or the sleaziness or whatever, it just kind of goes away. It really starts to go away when people are paying you a couple $1,000s a month to help them. And the last thing you might be wondering is, well, what if I don't have time to do this? Well, what I would say is start with whatever time that you do have, right? So you can spend, it's just 15 minutes a day working on creating content and sending out pitches, and it's 15 minutes a day. I'd advise more, but you have to do the most with the time that you have, and you need to start where you're at, right? So when I had a 9-to-5 job, I woke up early in the morning. I woke up at about 4:30. I didn't particularly enjoy it, but it helped me get where I needed to go, right? So there's some time management things that you could probably do to carve out more time, but the time you have is the time you have. So start there, and then as you land more clients, you get more money, quit your job, then you'll have more time to spend on your business and continue to grow it. If you're ready to start generating a consistent stream of high quality leads for your business, then I'd love to work with you personally. So in the link in the description below, you're going to see a link to book a call with me to discuss how I can help you grow your business. We're going to go over your skills. We're going to go over your content. We're going to go over the thing you're selling, show you how to package it properly. We're going to talk about how we can help you add revenue to your business. So if that's something that you're interested in, go to the link in the description below. You'll see it right near the top, and that will be your link to book a call to talk with me. Note, this is not a free coaching call. This is a call to discuss whether or not we're a good fit to work together, which would include a financial investment on your part. So if you're not at least open to that, then I would not book the call. But if you are, and you want to hear more about how the system works, and we can talk and see if we're a good fit either way. So if you're at least open to the idea of seeing how I can help you scale your business, hit that link in the call or hit that link in the description below, and I will talk to you soon. And I'm looking forward to helping you grow your business.